Welcome to the online lecture series on 8051 microcontroller. In this video tutorial, we shall see how to transmit a string of characters. Okay. So in the last program, we have transmitted only one character, but in this program, we shall see how to transmit a string of characters. Okay. Now the question is write a program in assembly as well as C. So first we shall write in assembly. Okay. To transfer a message VTU Davangere. Okay, VTU DVG. Remember, after VTU there is a space. So this also is a character. Okay, at a baud rate of 9600. Okay, continuously. Okay, so first let us understand the logic. Okay, now we have how many characters? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 characters. Okay, but the message can be anything. Okay, it may be VTU DVG or it may be VTU Belgaum. So our program should be such that whatever might be the length of the message, it should work for all the messages. Okay, so for that, what can be the logic? Let us see. Okay, so whatever the message is there, that will be stored in the code memory. Okay, how it will be stored? It will be stored like this. So ASCII value of V will be stored first, ASCII value of T will be stored, ASCII value of U will be stored, and ASCII value of space. Okay, because we have a space after VT. Okay, so this also has got ASCII value. Okay, so ASCII value of space also will be stored. Then ASCII value of D, ASCII value of V, and ASCII value of G. So this will be stored in the code memory. Now our logic is first we will transmit this character, afterwards this, and until all the characters are finished. Now the question is, how will you come to know the end of the string? Right? So there should be a way to be defined that my string has ended. For that, what we will do is, after the message, we will end the string with a numerical 0. Remember, this is not ASCII but a numerical 0. So in our program, numerical 0, if I get numerical 0 while reading the character, it means I have transmitted the entire string. Okay, so why we have chosen numerical 0? We shall see that in the code. Okay, now the logic is very simple. First we will read this character from the code memory, then we will transmit. Then we shall increment the DPTR to the next. Okay, then we shall transmit the next character until we reach 0. So in order to read this character, okay, we have the instruction this MOVC a comma at the rate of a plus DPTR. So with this character, we will read one character by character, then we shall transmit. Okay, accumulator we will always clear so that we read the character. Okay, we shall write the program for the same in assembly. Okay, and now before this we have to define the message. Okay, fine. So that message I will define at some address org. Okay, org, say at some 1000h. How do we define the message? We have a directive called db. Okay, the way is you should give a name message. Okay, then db. Okay, then you should write the message. The message is VTU DVG in double quotes. Whenever you define a string, that should be in double quotes. Okay, fine. Then as I told, we should end with a 0. So you write 0. This should not be ASCII. Okay, and here you should have a colon. So this is the format to initialize a message in the code memory. Clear? So when you do this, so now this address will be 1000H. Okay, because we have used 1000 there. Fine. And this will be 1001, 1002 and so on. Fine. Now we shall write the program. So the other things remain same. First is the configuration of tmod. So hash 20h. Then we should configure the th register th1 comma hash 0fdh. So this is for baud rate of 9600 bps. Afterwards move scon comma hash 50h. Okay. Afterwards you start the timer set bit tr1. Okay. Now what should we do? First we should read this character by character. Okay. How will we read? As I have told, we have to use the instruction movc a comma at the rate of a plus dptr. So before that we have to initialize dptr to the starting address. Okay. How do we initialize? So dptr will be a pointer to this code memory. So move dptr comma hash. So for this 1000h, the name we have given is message. So you write msg. So what we do? Initialize dptr as a pointer to code memory or to the message. So dptr is a pointer, just as we have used r0 and r1 as a pointers in the previous programs. Okay. Now we have to read. For reading, the code is move c a comma at the rate of a plus dptr. Now dptr, it is pointing to 1000. So we want the address 1000 only. We want to read from 1000. So we don't want anything in accumulator. So for that what will we do? We will say clear accumulator. Okay. So when we do this, so the character will be read in the accumulator. Okay. Now the logic is this, and now you will understand why I have terminated the string with this 0, because we have a instruction called jump on 0. Okay. Now the first condition I will check is whether I have reached the end of the string or not. Suppose if I have transmitted all the characters, then the last thing which will come into accumulator will be the numerical 0. So when the contents of the accumulator are equal to 0, so the 0, so jump on 0 condition becomes true. So if this condition becomes true, it means I have transmitted all the characters. Okay. So exit will be the last. So I need not transmit any more characters, and that will be the end of the program. But if not, suppose now I have copied the first character. So that character should be placed in sbuff register. Okay. So move sbuff comma, where is the character now? The character is in accumulator. So it will be A. Okay. Afterwards, as usual, you wait for the transmission. So jump on no bit. Okay. Ti comma wait. Fine. Then you say clear Ti. Okay. Now, so you have transmitted now the first character. So to transmit the next character is at 1001. So what should you do? You should increment the pointer. Correct? So I will say increment dp TR. Okay, so and you say S jump again. So to read the next character, so again will be here because again you have to clear the accumulator. Fine. See. Okay. I repeat again. First you define the message in the code memory using the define byte directive. The syntax is right, give a name to that memory location, code memory location. Okay. Then message db VTU downgrade is the message, DVG is the message, end with 0. Okay, and here you should start with org 0h. Okay, then I have configured the timer, then I have copied the value for the baud rate, scon I have configured, I have started the timer, then I have initialized a pointer to the first location, then clear accumulator, read character by character. Okay, suppose if I have read the first character, that will be copied into sbuff. Okay, next again it will go, since I have incremented dptr, the next character will be read. Okay, so like this it will continue until you reach 0. So once you read 0 into the accumulator, so you will exit and you will come to this infinite loop. Okay, so let's debug this program and see. Okay, so I will go to the debug. Fine. So the message is stored in the code memory. So you can view this. Okay, go to view memory and click on the memory window. Okay. Now since this is code memory, so you should write C colon. So the address is 1000, 0 into 1000. So if you see, so the ASCII of V is 56, ASCII of T is 54, ASCII of U is 55, and ASCII of this space, as I told, it is 20. Then ASCII of D is 44, ASCII of V is 56, ASCII of G is 47. The last is the 0 which you have stored. Okay, so let's execute step by step. Okay, so first we will configure tmod. We have started the timer. Okay, dptr is initialized. So in accumulator, the first is ASCII of V will be copied. As you can see accumulator has got 56. Okay, then afterwards, so now it is not 0. So this condition will be false, and whatever the character you have read from the code memory, that is V now, it will be copied to sbuff. So it is copied to sbuff. The transmission has started. Okay, now here you are waiting for the transmission to be over. Okay, so I will simply click on jump to here, switch in. So see, once TA has become 0, you can see the character V has been transmitted in the serial port. Okay, next I should point to the next character. Okay, so since the transmission of the character is over, so I will clear TI and I will point to the next character. So increment DPTR. As you can see, DPTR has become 1001 now. And I say sjump again. Okay, again clear the accumulator. Now the ASCII of T will be copied. Okay, still I have not reached the end of the string, so again the transmission will continue. Okay, so okay, so view, then the space, so D V, then G. Okay, now we have reached the end of the string. Now you see in accumulator 0 has come. Okay, it means it is the end of the string. So now jump on 0 condition will become true. So when this condition becomes true, so what I will do is I will exit, and this will be the end of the program. Okay, so if you can execute step by step. So when you want to execute step by step, So to skip this instruction, you place the cursor here and click on run to cursor line. Okay, or else if you want to execute at a time, you simply say run. You can see the message VTU Davangere being displayed. Okay, so whatever might be the message, length of the message, so this program will work. Okay, so understand the logic of the program and try to execute on your Kyle software. Thank you.